Started there. Are we live? Are we doing this live? I think so. I think it's working. Yes, there it is. Are we live? Oh, are we doing this live? You can hear me. Let's just mute that here for a moment. Okay. As always, bear with me. I am going to share this out to all the different places, such as the Twitter. Come see me be live right now. So I can tweet that out. And then I'm just going to do that to the old Facebook. How are you? Is anyone watching yet? Hopefully you're having a good day. Want to see me live? No. I'm doing a live show right now. Come and watch. Put that there. And then hopefully people will actually come and see it. Okay, boom, boom, boom. Thank you, people, for watching. I'm just going to turn off this page. I am here in downtown Calgary in the humble abode of what Media Lab is going to be. So today, I am going to take you on a little bit of a tour. But first, before we even get to there, let me tell you one of my very current frustrations, which is downtown Calgary on a Saturday specifically is the most frustrating thing to experience because nothing is open. And when I say nothing is open, I literally mean nothing is open. It's still busy down here, and yet no coffee shop in an 8-block radius is open to give me my tea latte, which I deserve as an entrepreneur and business owner. What this space is, if you've seen my last video where I kind of detailed that Media Lab was opening, for those that might still be not 100% aware of what all that actually means, this has been something that I've been working on for like a year and a half. It's a place for podcasters, video producers of all shapes and sizes, whether that's online video or training videos or any type of content like that. You can come and you can use this lovely space to actually, achieve your dreams, as they like to say in books and such. I'm partnering, and this is something I did not say in the video that I made. I am partnering with a co-working space called The Bridge. So I don't know how widespread these places are around the rest of the world, but a co-working space I think is fairly popular now in most major cities, where instead of having like Company A having an entire floor with this cubicles and desks and everything, and they all, that company owns that building or owns that floor, and then you come and you work there. Instead, what this is that this could be a vast array of different businesses all using the same shared space, because maybe I only need 2 or 3 desks, really. Instead of having an entire floor, you can just come down here, sit at a desk, you rent it for the month. And what's cool about it is that you get this community aspect forming around all these different types of industries. So you could have, say, like a video producer and an architect and a fashion designer and someone who's working in oil and gas and a plumber and whatever it happens to be, all working in the same building, all under the same roof, which just has this nice cross-pollination of, different ideas, different backgrounds to hopefully make your idea better, and the option is there, obviously, for you to make their ideas better as well. So this co-working space idea is, like I said, pretty popular. In Calgary, it seems to be super popular because there's, I think, no less than 7 co-working spaces. Edmonton, the other major city here up in Alberta, has 2, I think. and yet in Calgary we're here and able to support 7 different ones. So I'm going to pick up the computer here, and hopefully this all works out, and we're going to take a tour of not just the bridge, but the actual Media Lab places as well. So, I hope you've been dieting. So let's just pick you up here. I'm going to take a little bit of a walk here to the front. Now this is up on the 3rd floor of this building downtown on 8th Avenue Southwest. And so when you come up here on the elevator, this is the first place that you're going to arrive. Here's the elevator, it opens up, and we get to see, I'm going to sweep around here and hopefully you can see this lovely entryway a little bit, but some nice paintings, there's the artwork, there's the welcome desk that's right here. I very much enjoy the little Lego guy that greets you here at the beginning of every day. It's also very weird, I have to admit to you, because out of the corner of my eye I'm actually seeing the preview of the video, and it's like 20 seconds behind, so it's that's odd. So here's the welcome area, right? You're coming in, I'm here to see Media Lab, or I'm here to see all the other different people that might be working here. One of those people that works here, or is going to be out of these offices, is TEDx. So TEDx Calgary is actually their home branch, or their home base is going to be here inside of this actual building. In fact, in this large space is where TEDx is going to be from. But on a normal day, you could come in here, say that you just needed an office to work out of, you needed some faster Wi-Fi, or you wanted to, mind map some stuff out there on the whiteboards. You could rent a desk for the day if need be. So there's this larger area. As we walk down this hallway, we have some other desks that are layered out here as well for administration or rental purposes, some nice artwork. The cool thing that the bridge does here too is promote local artists. So we have local artist artwork that's hanging here on the walls. Walking right past Media Lab there for the time being, because I'm going to take you down here. I have to show you the washrooms. They're amazing. I'm not doing that. No, down this long hallway we get to the second room, which looks exactly like the opening of Media Lab itself. I don't know if this is actually open. It is. This is actually where a I want to say seamstress, but that's the wrong word. Fashion designer. Fashion designer is working out of here. Her whole business operates out, and she's also an incubator for other fashion designers here inside of Calgary. I'm really excited. She does some really great work. And then finally here at the very end of the hallway, again, you can kind of see behind me some other offices and stuff that you can go into there as well. But also just a lunch area. So having the different tables, enjoy your lunches. No chairs, because sitting is for the weak. And now I'm an entrepreneur, and so I don't have any time for sitting. So we have all these amenities. If you want to, we can grab a Coke or a wine. I sometimes like to mix them together because nothing is quite like getting a little bit of day drunk on a Saturday morning. I also have a little mailbox over here, which there's no one's communicated with me yet. So send me a letter so that I feel like I'm included and I'm a real boy at that point. This is kind of the overarching space. What I should have done when I was here at the front of the bridge is I should have shown you a little bit outside. So I'll walk back there just so you can kind of get a better idea of exactly what the outside of Calgary looks like right now and exactly where we are downtown, if you're familiar with the city. So I'm going to turn you around here. I don't know how much you're going to be able to hear me. It's a blustery autumn day out there right now. I'm going to be going to a chili cook-off later today, so I'm going to be very much enjoying that. But this is what the normal day looks like out there. A really tall building that's like right across the street here from us. So that's the actual outer building area that you can enjoy. So when you actually come in and you wanted to be a part of Media Lab, one of the things that you may have heard in the video that I published here just a few days ago was how it isn't 100% completed yet, which is absolutely true. The idea, at least at the very beginning here, is that this is going to be set up so that there is 2 different audio booths. So you're going to have to use your imagination here a little bit. Here is the first audio booth right here. Looks like an outhouse. I assure you it's not. Or if we were to paint this blue, I actually do think it looks very much like the TARDIS. So we might, who knows? Let's we can embrace geek culture. So paint it blue, put the yellow light there on the top, and I'm sure it would work out great. But we have this one audio booth, right? It's been updated a little bit here. In the meantime, there's the light. There's the light. So now we have an actual carpet on the bottom to dampen the sound. We filled in the corners here to make no sound escape, and here on the top we're starting to put on the fabric to really deaden that sound 100%. And so if I close this door here, it's still not 100% soundproof as of yet, but you can probably hear the difference right away where this is now focused just on my voice, encapsulating my rich dulcet tones, and this is going to be a single audio booth. So there's going to be a table, computer, microphone set up, single chair, so that if you just need to record yourself, or you want to do an interview over Skype, or you're doing, audiobook narration, or you just are doing narration over top of video, this is something that you can come in and do. Behind me, right now, I was getting annoyed because there's just this big black hole of nothingness here at the back. So I went and got a Apple TV to plug in, so I can actually watch YouTube on like the bigger screen, but also so that there's just something here. There was just this like void that you saw as you walked into the room. Hi, Rumi. I think that's how you say your name. I'm glad that you enjoy it so far. This booth. This is the audio booth. That's a single audio booth. So your mind is now going to have to work for it to imagine that there's going to be a bigger audio booth right next to it so that multiple people can actually get in at the same time, whether it's 2 or 3 or 4 people could sit down and do kind of a group conversation podcast, or you could bring in another person to interview them in the flesh at the same time. So that's what you'd see when you come in here. You have the single audio booth, the multiple person audio booth. And one of the important things that I had was that I really wanted to create this sense of community, which is why we have our wall here on the side of this audio booth, and most likely they'll transpose or grow to be on the bigger one as well. I want people to sign their names. Every single person that ever comes in or uses the facilities, this is going to grow to be a huge art piece for us. These audio booths that are being made are completely modular, which means that they can be taken apart, moved wherever they need to be. So if I ever outgrow this space, we can really just take these apart and move them. But I envision that at some point we'll take this side and like just present it somewhere and get like a fresh piece. So after a few years of people just signing their names all around and over top of one another, we can actually detach that, put a new side on, and then present that or hang it up somewhere so that we can see all the different people that have actually used the area. I feel like I'm really boring right now. I apologize. So on this side, where I'm currently working from here this morning, this is where you really have to use your imagination, because I'm calling it a stage, although that's not exactly 100%. I think people think of something else when you hear stage, but really it's just the video area is going to be going over on this side, where it's going to be about an 8 to 10 foot stage is going to be created here. There is going to be a backdrop already kind of constructed on that. I'm going to call it a set. So think of this as like a green background, a painted green background, so they can use green screen if you need to. There'll be all the lights, all the cameras, all the microphones will all be ready to go. And then I don't want to use green screen. I just want to have a plain background. Well, then we'll have like some black fabric that you can pull down, or white fabric that you can pull down, so that you just have something neutral that's in the background there for you. And like I said, there's going to be all those cameras and microphones and everything else already set up, ready to go, where you don't have to worry about it. Then, this is what I've been thinking about here this morning. I'm going to sit down here with you because my arm is about to fall off from carrying around for so long. Atkins diet. I'm telling you, it's a great thing. So that you can lose some weight. Now, here's the thing. I think that that video area is going to be great. At the very back, near where that monitor was that you saw with the video playing, is probably going to be where my desk is going to be, where I'm going to be working from. If there's nobody actually in using the space, otherwise I can be out here and do whatever I need to do at that point. And then there's going to be editing stations in there too. I didn't mention that, but there's going to be a place where a couple of iMacs or computers are going to be, so that you can use Final Cut or Premiere or Photoshop or After Effects or any of the other multiple different types of editing software that's out there. For audio, there'll be GarageBand or Audition or Logic. I'm not sure if we need to get Pro Tools. We'll see what the customer base is asking for at that point. I keep getting pulled off point here, but one of the things about the video area that I've been really thinking about is it's great to have that flat background, and that's all nice and good and everything, but what people are going to probably want to have is some type of set design going on. So I think this is going to mean that over time we're going to have to, or I'm going to have to start collecting pieces to bring in, whether that's chairs, like a bookshelf, a bookcase, a globe, something to build out a set behind somebody, just so that they have something in the background that people are seeing or looking at, instead of it just being black or just white or having green, so that you can put whatever picture you want to have behind you at that point. So that is essentially the space here. It's still under construction. We originally wanted to have everything done by October 1st. That was what our main goal was. And then the people that were constructing the audio booths here for us got a little bit behind schedule. So it looks like the next audio booth will probably not be done until the end of this next week. And then probably a couple weeks after that, the actual video area is going to be done. I'm continually going and buying things, so I am definitely going into debt for the next foreseeable future, so that I have everything that I need to have. But that's where we're at here right now. There's 5 people watching, but no one commenting. So if you have any questions, concerns, if you want me to fix your life, let me know in the comments that are going on right now, so that we can have that discussion here amongst peers, amongst friends. I was going to say amongst lovers, but that's probably not true unless a very specific person is watching here right now. You know who you are. Where we are right now is still kind of in the construction phase, but now my goal, because I have now stepped away from my full-time job that I used to have up until yesterday, is kind of pounding the pavement, making phone calls, shooting off emails, trying to get people to come and use the space, doing consultations, letting people come in and tour, people using their imagination so they know exactly what they can expect as they kind of come in here. That is kind of my goals here for the next few weeks. As we round out here, I'm wondering if this is going to be so annoying to people listening on headphones, but I'm going to just see if there's a way that we can play a little game together here, because I didn't have anything prepared. Okay, so I went to trivia.fyi. We are going to play a game here together for the next 5 to 10 minutes, just so that we get to know each other a little bit. So trivia is one of my favorite things. My sister, not so much. She hated playing Trivial Pursuit growing up, and it was my favorite game because I knew a lot of the answers. And sometimes they play tricks on you and try and make you not figure it out. But here is the question here on this website, which is, what was the name of the passenger train service created in 1883 that connected Paris and Constantinople? That is a good question. Passenger train service, 1883, that connected Paris and Constantinople. So that's going through Europe and down into Asia. Anyone have any good ideas? Does anyone know the answer to that, like right off the top of their heads? Because I sure don't. It's not the Orient Express. That was a little bit further. I don't know. I'm going to click on Show Answer. Oh, it was the Orient Express. Oh, look at that. That's what I would have guessed, but I thought that was like further into the east. Very much looking forward to that movie with Kenneth Branagh, by the way. It looks really, really good and interesting. And I'm kind of a Kenneth Branagh apologist in many ways. I in many cases love most of his films, even the ones that people don't like so much. But if you need to, you really need to watch this 4-hour-long Hamlet movie that he made. It's almost like it's over 4 hours long, but it is phenomenal. It's so good. Next question. What Spanish island is known as the Island of Eternal Spring? Spanish island, Island of Eternal Spring. Oh, mansies. The Island of Eternal Spring. If I knew Spanish more. Trying to think down in Spain. It's not like Gibraltar or anything. Gibraltar's not an island anyways. But, Spanish island. The Maldives. That's not right. Yeah, I would never have known the answer to this. And I'm going to butcher this name. Tenerife? Tenerife? That's the very Anglican way of saying it. Tenerife. I don't know what that is. I don't even know where that is. What is the highest number of Michelin stars a restaurant can receive? Oh boy, I have to go back to thinking of Ratatouille. I'm pretty sure it's 3. I'm fairly certain it's only 3 stars is the highest number of Michelin stars that a restaurant can have. But let's show answer. Let's see what's going on. Anyone think they know more than that? 3 stars? I'm going to say 3 stars. It is 3. Boom. I am correct. See? Pixar movies. It's a good thing. Let's do a few more. Oh, manga are a type of comics from what country? People think that this is not a very difficult question, but it should be Japan. Yes, Japan. Oh, what is the Canadian singer-songwriter best known for her hit song, Call Me Maybe? That's Carly Rae. Carly Rae Jepsen. I'm on fire here. The longest snake ever held in captivity belongs to what species? Oh, man. Well, anacondas can get pretty long, but I think boa constrictors can get longer, if I'm not mistaken. Thank you for playing along, Rumi, by the way. I think it's I'm going to say boa constrictor. Nope. Reticulated python, apparently, was the longest snake held in captivity. What is the world's largest active volcano? It's not Mount Fuji, is it? Because Fuji is a volcano, but I don't know if there's another one that's larger than that. Nope, it's in Hawaii. Mauna Loa, which would make sense. It's like all over Hawaii. It's nothing but volcanoes. Okay, let's actually put a timer on this then. 5 more questions. Okay, so this next question. Sauerkraut is made from what finely cut vegetable? Cabbage. Come on. Yes, cabbage. Okay. Who is generally acknowledged as the father of the modern periodic table? Oh boy. More scientific-minded people than me are going to have to answer that one, because I literally have no idea. Oh, boys. Newton. We'll say Newton. Nope, Mendeleev. Okay, well, there we go. I did not know that one. Most adults have how many canine teeth? Well, it should be... I was going to say 4, but that's not right, is it? Because the canines are only on the top. No, they're on the bottom. I think it's 4. Yeah, I'm right. It's 4. Okay, last question. Oh, it's an easy one. Tyler Durden is a fictional character appearing as the central protagonist and antagonist in what 1999 American film? that would be the movie we don't talk about. It's Fight Club. Cool. Well, that is a nice little four-way. Ooh, that's where my mind is. No, foray into what my life is going to be like here in the next little bit of me working out of here, enjoying my surroundings. Hopefully you will be in on this journey. You're probably going to notice once everything is kind of set up here in the next few weeks that video quality is definitely going to go up for me because I'll be using 4K cameras and proper lighting and be able to actually look real pretty even though my face is slowly falling off due to dryness that is now in Calgary. It is pretty brutal right now how dry it is on my skin. I'm constantly putting moisturizer on, but it's not a good look. Let's put it that way. It's not a good look. Well, thank you for the few of you that have decided to watch here this morning. Nothing too crazy going down. I'm the only person here on a Saturday. Monday through Friday, this is going to be a much more bustling place here downtown. But what's nice about it is that it's very close by, at least on weekdays, to a lot of different amenities, coffee shops that are actually open on weekdays. But there's a movie theater that's just 2 blocks down. The C-Train or the LRT is like 1 block away. So everything is kind of very close and centralized, and I'm very excited to get things started here. Even though nothing but butterflies right now exist in my stomach. I should have actually had myself centered a little bit more over the last 10 minutes or so. Thanks so much for watching. I am sure we will talk again soon. So, until next time, do stuff. Be happy. Be a human. A good human. As hard as that might be.